The following podcast is rated M for mature.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Rating Pending Podcast. I am your host, Victor the Red, once again with my three friends, my three amigos. Vote for Pedro 74.
Yeah, you got it right.
Whoa, yeah! Carlos, also known as ModernMega, and Evan, known as Racnal. So, yeah, for today, we got you oh god, these three topics, especially one which I'm very fucking pissed. In which Pedro told me something, and I already checked that article already, but we'll get to that. We got for you that GameStop wants to be on the in-game development process. Yeah, boo.
That's gonna be fun.
Meh.
And the original Alien cast reunites on the Alien Isolation DLC game. Fuck yeah, Ripley.
That's awesome.
America.
And lastly,
Shut up.
it's the EVO Championships, in which I told these guys that I started this podcast a little late because I was watching EVO. I was getting, I was checking research.
Information.
I was taking, in which I just saw not Tokido. It was crap. I forgot his name, but he won. He won on King of
everyone else does not.
King of Fighters already. I'll check that out in a few. So, let's get started with this shit. Okay, GameStop. Oh god dang it. Okay, GameStop wants to be in this fucking game development process.
Yep.
I am so fucking pissed with that. But Pedro reminded me about this article in which the CEO of GameStop said, "No, we're not getting involved in the creative process."
Oh, I like. He
They're just
has a quote
funding.
here that
They're
says,
just funding.
Say what?
They're just funding the projects.
Yeah, I don't want even them touching. Even
Yeah, because that means if they fund,
if they fund,
means
they're
they're gonna
basically the
have-
boss. Yeah.
exactly. You can only buy it in GameStop.
Yeah. GameStop.
you, Best Buy. Fuck you, Walmart.
GameStop. How about you? How about this? If they put a Kickstarter, you donate and you don't do shit. How about that?
Kickstarter.
All right. So GameStop wants to be in the game development process. Let me read you the first original article. Video game retailer GameStop is thinking about a new way to convince people to shop their stores, basically, instead of elsewhere's. Don't give a shit, GameStop. I don't care about you. According to to new reports, the retailer is considering actively involving itself earlier in the game development process by partnering with game creators in an effort to build gameplay experiences that would be exclusive to games sold at GameStop. You know what? When I saw this originally, I wasn't very, very happy. I literally turned into rage mode. I really turned to...
Would you say you turned red?
Yeah, exactly. I turned red.
Hey.
All right. So yeah, when I heard about this, when I read the article, I wasn't very, very happy because let's just put this example for you guys to tell me about. Let's just say, all right, freaking The Last Guardian. I'm just gonna throw out that one. GameStop is like, oh, here's some money. So we can make the Last Guardian game for some exclusive content at GameStop. How about that? Let's just say, imagine this. There's this few missions that it's on the game basically, but if you don't, they're like key point elements on the game. But if you don't pre-order at GameStop, you don't get to play those, and it's very important for the game itself. I'm so pissed I can't even think straight.
They have been doing this already for a long time, though. It's not the first time they've done this. GameStop,
Right.
Like when a new game comes out, oh, exclusive DLC only in GameStop. That's really the same thing.
Yeah, like I understand in a business standpoint what they're doing because of course they want to have people buy the games in their stores. But at the same time, they're like they were like rumoring about handling more than just like, oh, having like these DLC costumes or DLC like extra missions, but it could be real issues for other companies that sell games.
It can be. They're doing, from what I can see, they're doing this from a commercial standpoint. The
Yeah.
best way to pull in people is having something that no other company has. Why go into the development? Simple. They won't be affecting the game development overall. They'll just be trying to get something more out of the game for themselves. It isn't from what I've read. It isn't only about pre-ordering it in GameStop that you get things. You can actually buy, if you buy it in GameStop, you would get it.
Yeah.
The pre-ordered advantages are different. I mean, you could get a map pack free if you pre-order it, and because you pre-ordered it, you got it in GameStop, you can also get that. Because you can pre-order a game in Steam, and it'll give you the same things. But what they're doing is getting that one advantage, so people actually buy hard copies. Because nowadays, everyone's just staying in their homes and buying the digital copies.
Yep.
Yep.
True that. But all right. You think it's very smart to GameStop being? I know the CEO. I quote. No, we're not in the creative process in which GameStop. It's known by their pure garbage system basically. But I'm telling you because I can say a thing in this. I worked at GameStop, and it's every gamer's dream. My ass, every gamer's dream job. Yeah, my ass, dude, my ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
much
all
for getting
corporate.
sponsors from
Yeah.
GameStop.
Yeah, I really.
Yeah. Thanks, Victor.
What? Because I said
No
the
s-
truth.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They did. Well, they did steal $100. So fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, you should tell that story. You should.
Oh, right now. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
let's just make it short. I pre-ordered the PS4. Then a couple of months later, I'm going to pick up GTA 5. It wasn't. My pre-order didn't assist with GTA 5, so I was. I just wanted to know if my other pre-orders were fine. So I checked, and the only game I had pre-ordered was a fucking Wii U game. I don't even
Pikmin.
have a Wii U.
Pikmin 3.
Fuck that game.
Hey,
Hey,
I have that
bro.
game. It's
You're
great.
You're all right. You're
Yeah,
getting,
is it better than the fucking PS4 though? I don't think so.
It could be.
It could be.
Fuck.
There goes the fanboyism.
Bitches,
Seriously,
my
you're like a digital game Nazi.
Well, Pikmin doesn't cost $100
That's true.
to pre-order. Exactly.
so you
and I
basically lost the DS.
Yeah, I lost my $100.
and they were threatening you to kick you out of GameStop. Actually.
No, they were saying that was lying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a line, and if I keep on going to their store, they're gonna call the police,
Oh.
and they're gonna bring legal
Oh, wow.
Damn.
terms with me.
Man, I wanted
Yeah,
to.
thanks, GameStop.
Dude, I wanted to see that. I wanted you to see in jail. Ah.
Ha! Funny.
Would have been interesting.
Nah, but wow, Evan. Nah, but all right. Now,
Feels great to be
now,
back.
now, reading the the quotation. We're not in the creative process. Bullshit. All right. Responding to rumors that GameStop was getting involved earlier in game development, the CEO promises that the company will never affect the creative side of production. This week, a controversy arose over rumors that retailer GameStop was in talks to, get involved in the early in-game development. Already, GameStop often offers exclusive items or missions for pre-orders of games. These reports stated that the company might begin offering exclusive gameplay in addition to missions affecting the development of games at a much earlier point.
But again, that's not the first time that they're doing this. They've always been doing this. For
I know, but it's not something that if they get involved exactly in the creative process, they can ask for, I don't know, put a bonus mission or put this or put that. I got no problem with that, actually. I got no problem with that. It's just if they're gonna get into the, actually in the development, actually, let's just say, oh, the original story was, Bob went to the store and got a candy, got a Snickers, and when he opened the Snickers, it was a Milky Way. And GameStop decides, no, I'm gonna put this money. It's not gonna be that. When you open the candy, it's gonna be a promotional code for GameStop. Yeah, plot twist. There we go.
No, I think.
But
like,
it's not bad though. It's not bad for the game developers.
Well, if they're not, if it's not AAA games or franchises, I got no problem with that. But still,
Makes sense.
yeah,
Makes sense.
exactly. If it's not, game franchise, example Metal Gear, in which I would really hate if they do that. It's like if they do that with Battlefield, Carlos, you wouldn't like that. But since Battlefield is just a multiplayer type game, so it wouldn't matter. Let's just all right. Example. Imagine if it was Shenmue. I'm gonna put that there.
Oh Lord.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired. Imagine if it was Shenmue. Just imagine that. Evan, imagine if it was Kingdom Under Fire 2.
GameStop must die.
This is a problem.
And Pedro,
Oh
imagine
no! As long
if,
as I buy it in GameStop, I should be
Pe-
okay.
Pedro,
be okay.
Pedro, imagine if it was Kingdom Hearts 3.
Someone has to die.
GameStop needs to die.
Yeah.
But just
like,
like,
I
I
see
see
your
the pattern.
point,
I
though.
like games with Kingdom in it.
oh my god. Oh, that's that was wow. Yeah. Another round of applause.
Leave a comment, subscribe, guys.
But yeah.
Good work, everyone.
But yeah, I really don't want to get antsy with the GameStop stuff. But reading a quote here, it says, all right, where is it? GameStop CEO Paul Raines recently responded to the rumors, and he attempted to put the rest concerns over the store's future involvement in video game development. In an interview with Time, Raines promises that GameStop would never affect the creative process, leaving it up to the developers. I quote, "I think it's pretty clear to me, and that's that you won't see us involved in the creative process," he explained. "That's not something we do well." No shit. We no shit. We
You don't have to tell me twice.
we love to play games, and unlike our competitors, all we do is gaming. But we will not be involved in the artistic or creative process. That's not really our domain. Oh, that's good thinking, GameStop. I think that's the most intelligent stuff you ever done. Yeah, I buy at GameStop because I literally don't have any place to buy like used games, because they took my play and trade store here, in which they were horribly placed in horrible malls.
Yep.
But if it wasn't for GameStop, I would be buying stuff in play and trade. And no, I'm not giving free advertisement. So no.
Or Babbage's. I love Babbage.
But the problem is, Carlos, Babbage's, it's GameStop now.
No, GameStop bought Babbage's. There's difference.
It's the same shit, Carlos.
Shut
you
up,
just
Evan.
take a fucking name and you copy paste it.
Basically.
It's
Dude,
GameStop
when
on the inside.
When I saw like
You're living a lie, man.
basically 5 years 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I saw the name Babbage's here in Puerto Rico. I saw Babbage's, and I was like, oh well, let's just go to Babbage's. And when I see everything GameStop power to players, like, what the fuck is going on? Is this Babbage's? Because
Well, it was the same time that GameStop was buying Babbage's.
because I remember when I was a kid, Babbage's was still there, and when I went there, I literally bought Game Boy games, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Game Boy, original Game Boy game.
OG Game Boy.
OG Game Boy, yeah.
Which-
OG, man.
yeah.
But yeah, putting GameStop aside, let's get to it. Ripley's back.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Ripley,
Fuck yeah.
About
Rip,
fucking time.
Ripley is back. Fuck yeah. I think that's the best thing I've ever seen. On actually, the thing is, the Sigourney Weaver, it's basically reprising her role.
Is she doing motion capture?
Is she gonna do voice
she
acting?
she is reprising her role. Actually, she's doing her voice and basically
Yes!
they face
More than that, actually. This is something I found on Forbes.com.
Go ahead.
The original cast of classic sci-fi horror film Alien are back together for the upcoming video game Alien Isolation. For the first time in 17 years, Sigourney Weaver will once again play the part of Ellen Ripley. Tom Skerritt is back as Dallas. Veronica Cartwright, Harry Dean Stanton, and Yafeth Koto are all back as well, as Lambert, Brett, and Parker respectively. Actually, the whole cast is back as their characters.
And the good thing about that, it's at first going just stopping you there, Evan. The the good thing and the bad thing at the first, when it was bad thing, when I was a little pissed with the pre-order, it's like, oh, so you're telling me I have to pre-order to get this mission? I was excited about it, but when I heard it was just pre-order, I was like, oh wow, this is some turn of events. So wow, so I have to pre-order now, and I get the DLC, so I won't get it. And then Sega the next day said, don't worry, people. As soon as the game launches, the people who pre-order gets the exclusive DLC. But later on, we'll put that. So don't worry, it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
like
that
that.
always happens.
I
Yeah.
really like that. Battlefield has been doing that for the last 3 games, I think, and I've been loving it because you're pre-ordering for a map DLC. Good for you. You're gonna get it at a great price, but everyone else will still be able to get it.
Exactly.
That is
You
great.
need to wait a little bit more. That's it.
Yes, I mean you're just getting it ahead of time.
Like if I can
like
wait
Xbox
2
gets
years
every
for a
other
game, I
DLC.
can wait like a month for a fucking DLC.
Exactly, and that's a good thing. When I read that, I was like, oh well, perfect. Now I get to play Ellen Ripley, and the crew basically.
How
And
much is gonna be the DLC though?
I'm smelling a season pass.
Do you think? Well,
Yeah, I'm smelling. I'm sniffing.
Well, it could be. It
Yeah, they
depends
probably
on the
do
success
that,
of the game.
and there's gonna be a success with the
Yeah.
season pass. Everybody buys fucking season passes.
but-
Fucking GameStop. Trying
Dude,
to make you
seriously,
buy it.
I stopped with the GameStop topic. Can you stop mentioning it? Damn
Let
it!
it die, Carlos.
It's in
Let
the
it
same
die.
topic.
Yeah,
We know you're angry about Babages.
yeah.
What?
Oh, but
Yeah. No.
but the thing is that it's a good thing that Sega clarified that. Don't worry about it. For people who pre-order it, gets it, and later on people will get it. So don't worry, because basically October is gonna screw me over. I call it basically Broketober.
Essentially.
Nope.
basically.
Yeah,
Thank you,
We were broke in summer. We get a few months of rest, and we're gonna get broke again.
giving sales. No fucks given.
Steam never gives a fuck. They always. Summer sales is when they just go all out. But every other day of the week, they always have good sales.
God damn you, Gabe.
They
Gabe-
leave you poor 24/7.
Gabe
They
Newell.
love you that much.
Is it $15 enough for you? Take my fucking
No.
soul.
He wants
Ta-
the $5 that are still
Take
under the
his
couch.
soul. Take his soul. Take his
I don't think
soul.
it's
No, he
worth
wants
much,
that
but
little
yeah, sure.
dime that's beneath your fucking bed that you need to take the bed and fucking find that quarter. That's what he wants.
He also wants the penny that's stuck to the gum under your shoe.
Yes. How does that happen? Like, I'm gonna feel that in my shoe. Like, what the fuck is that?
But
It's him trying to scrape it off.
all right, let me read this. Let me read
It's the
this.
fat guy with a knife.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stop moving.
All right, the pre-order missions have devised that as what ifs. Basically, the DLCs are what ifs, basically, which is good because it might have multiple endings.
Be fun.
Scenarios, according to the game creative director Alistair Hope, speaking to the source when I'm reading this is from IGN. Hope says that, quote, there is no point in us trying to match beat for beat what occurs in the film. Film is much better at doing that than the game. We came with the approach these guys had a plan to try and take on the alien, to flush it out of the airlock out of an airlock. What else could have happened? So basically, this is a yeah, like it says, like a what if game, like a what if type of mission. Like you would
Yeah,
get to,
reliving the story and making it your own, basically.
yeah. So
Well, they just need to don't make a fucking
what?
local.
Say what? So
Yeah.
Okay. I hope. I really don't. I doubt it because this looks like a solid game. But I just hope that the game Alien Isolation doesn't turn crap.
Honestly, Alien games have been having a really bad run the last decade. I mean, there's been a few good ones, but most of them just flop dead on the ground. Even the Alien vs Predator games tend to be dying a lot. I mean,
Yep.
I'm hoping, I'm hoping that this will kickstart the series back. I mean, it'll give it life. That or it'll be at least be a good ending. I mean, a good last, uh, a last
Alien
game
game?
for the name of Alien. I mean,
Yeah.
either let it be that last golden egg that redeems the name completely, or the game that starts a whole new franchise of good.
Well, actually, I saw this interview with the creative director, and he said when they asked him what about the ending, is it gonna be good or is it gonna be disappointing? Because we had that bad taste with old Alien games, and he said no. We've been having a lot of positive feedback with the game, but the ending it's something that is gonna take you by surprise. In which obviously I'm not gonna spoil it.
But obviously, he's gonna say that it's not a bad ending.
No, he never said he was a bad ending. He said it's gonna take
Oh,
you by surprise.
he's not gonna say it's gonna be a bad ending.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Exactly. He's gonna
It's
say it's
going
gonna
to
be
be
definitely-
the
so
best
bad,
fucking
it's fucking
ending.
good.
It's so
He's not gonna
bad
say
that.
so we can't take his opinion.
Well, yeah, but
That's-
since
The game,
but,
okay, it'll
but,
hurt so much that you'll just not want another franchise, and you'll just give it a thumbs up so people let it die.
But since let's be honest, I think this is the most positive, the people that has been positive about this game, for quite a while. And the other Alien games, people have been saying, "Oh, it's fucking piece of shit," and what,
Yeah, this one's the closest to what Aliens is. I mean, it is a horror survival.
Yep.
It has always been horror survival, and the thing is that making the character feel helpless mostly is the best thing they could have done, because you're always carrying these guns, these trackers, and all that crap. And yeah, the game does have the suspense, it does have the horror, but you still have a gun. I mean, it's scary, but it's not alien
it
scary.
has
Well, you're gonna have
the
weapons in the game.
it obviously has the Outlast elements. If
Yeah.
it has some
Yeah.
Outlast elements.
Yeah, it does. But the best thing about this is, unlike Outlast or Amnesia, this isn't scripted. I mean, the alien will be doing his thing, and he'll be doing it at a rhythm that you can't predict. I mean, it's not like
And then suddenly
this is gonna be a weird example. Games like Left 4 Dead, it's gonna be similar because in Left 4 Dead, the horde appears whenever the horde gives a fuck, and so do the monsters. It's always random. You can play the same map 50 times. It's always different. It's always fun, even though the route you're taking is the same. Outlast, you can't do that. Outlast and Amnesia are games where they are scripted. The jump scares will occur when they're scripted to occur. When you walk down the hall, whatever happens in the hall is already prepared beforehand. You're supposed to be scared in that section. This game, you'll be constantly surprised by what happens. You can replay the whole game and probably have a whole new experience, even if the scenery is similar. and that's what I find is awesome about this, and what makes it the best Alien games so far.
So if we all right, okay, going back to the, you imagine that shit like it says, oh, it's gonna be a, when you think it's gonna be a good game, you imagine that they did the same shit like Alien Colonial Marines that they
Don't
should
even jinx.
that
Don't even say it. You're gonna jinx it. And you're gonna fucking kill the game.
Oh man, but I have high
Alien
hopes.
Colonial what? I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. What
What
were
are
you
we
saying?
talking about exactly?
Yeah.
That game is dead.
Yeah, we were talking about
It wasn't even
a
born.
good Alien game. And
Oh,
what was the Colonial what?
yeah, Alien Resurrection. Anybody?
Kill yourself.
Yeah. The Alien vs Predator franchises are actually closer.
Oh wow.
It is a good Predator game I played for PS1. It was not that bad.
There are actually a few out there. I mean, the last Alien vs Predator game that people said sucked, I loved it. I actually enjoyed it a lot. The
Well-
thing is, it had a lot of it was one of those games that was under development for too long, and the hype died. The fandom gave up and went to another thing, and when the game finally came out, it was what was announced for when it was actually being announced.
Yeah.
It stayed silent for way too long for people to actually stick with it. I mean,
and that's the problem, man. That's the
it was
problem
just
with
it was so sad.
that's the problem. Now that I'm gonna touch the Last Guardian stuff, that's the problem, man. Like if you take your development, too long. If you take the development process too long and too silent, like being all like in the shadows. No, we're not gonna talk about this. That's the problem. You're gonna basically kill the hype. The hype will always still be there, but it's not gonna be the same as before.
Yeah,
And that's the thing.
the hardcore fans might wait it out, but the casual player that loved it and was actually getting into it when the game was being announced, he'll just move up to the next thing. He'll move up
Exactly.
to the next franchise. I mean,
Yep.
it's sad to say, but Call of Duty and other shooters are the ones that are getting the hype right now because they're the ones
Yep.
who are actually being consistent with the releases.
exactly.
As much as we hate it or not.
That's not good though. That we're not saying that's good.
But
No, I mean there are games that are good. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a Battlefield fan. If you're a Call of Duty fan, okay, fine. I love the campaigns,
Oh.
not so much the multiplayer. It's all personal opinion. but-
of course.
These
Yeah, of
games are taking the hype from good games that are taking their time being released.
Like Division.
It's just what's gonna happen. Gaming
Capitalism.
is a company
Yep.
as much as it is an art. Things will always be dependent on sales.
True. That's true. That's actually true. And EVO Championship Series 2014. Anybody? Have you guys seen any EVO fights or?
A long time ago.
No,
Oh,
I got
last year.
I was
Last-
watching. Like I said in the beginning of the podcast, it took I've been delaying the podcast for today for a bit because I was watching the EVO Championship Series so I can like be updated with it, and I just finished watching the grand finals for EVO. King of Fighters, 13 if I'm not mistaken. And wow, man, it was actually very, very amazing. That fight, like the grand final fight, was amazing. It was Tokido, and I don't remember the other guy, but the other guy won. Actually, the other guy won. Yeah. And the thing is, in the EVO now in the series, that it's always been famous because of Marvel versus Capcom and Ultra Street Street Fighter for the Street Fighter games.
Yeah.
And the thing is, with the Ultra Street Fighter 4, I think this is the start of something new because maybe Pedro knows this. It's no longer the PR Balrogs. It's no longer the infiltration. It's no longer Daigo Umehara, which is basically like they say a freaking Street Fighter Jesus. Let's those names, those popular names, Justin Wong, I forgot, Chris G, if I'm not mistaken, Chris G. You know those mainstream names that are in the Ultra Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter Championship series. You know the fighting game series. This year's at EVO. This is the year for the underdogs and the new people. Because I've seen this guy. I saw this 2 weeks ago at CEO. Snake Eyes.
Oh,
This
Snake Eyes is
guy-
great.
Snake Eyes is amazing, man. Like he
Hey
who-
guys.
yeah, that's his basically his gamer tag, if
Oh.
his nickname.
No, he's
Oh,
a
okay.
really he's really young. He's only like
I thought you were talking about the
19?
fucking guy.
Oh
in
no!
G.I. Joe.
Come on, dude, not GI Joe. What the get out. No,
Why are
but
you even in this podcast? Who the fuck invited you?
but seriously,
You
the
did.
Snake Eyes is being amazing, and even on the Super Smash game, Super Smash Bros games, who was it? Zero CT_0. That the guy like that that I don't want to be an asshole, but the chubby kid with the scarf.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, you don't know, of course, but he's. I started seeing him as when the E3, live event of Super Smash Bros. Tournament. He won actually. Then at CEO, he won at Project M, and this year he's basically on winners bracket. He's hasn't lost ever since.
Wow, the same guy?
Yeah, the same guy, and I for what I've seen, he hasn't lost not even once. He hasn't lost at all. Like he's not even he's never been, I don't know if he's ever been in losers bracket, but I haven't seen him in losers bracket.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Impressive.
That's
that's,
impressive.
that's actually impressive.
I can take him.
Of course, Carlos, you can.
You know what? At least you're confident. I'm gonna give you points for that one.
Thank you.
I can't give you shit for that. Dumbass.
So Carlos, you were about to say something about somebody you basically advertising and promoting games.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
That people that like the adult video industry. There's a site called YouPorn that wants to sponsor.
Wait, wasn't it Pornhub?
No, YouPorn.
Oh, you porn.
Yep, YouPorn.
Woo!
They want to be in the gaming industry for some reason.
Why not?
Yeah, they
You gotta teach
recently
while,
went.
while people are young.
They recently went.
That's when
to
they get it
a,
through their heads.
Uh-huh. They recently went to a League of Legends gaming team, or Major League gaming team, whatever you want to call it. And they wanted to be their sponsors. And I think they accepted it. I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not.
This is
And
actually hilarious.
another
And the thing is, man,
story that I
is-
was hearing that they were
you-
they wanted to sponsor EA too for some, I don't know. It's a weird story. I just heard it today.
But
what I
yeah,
just-
you
what
know,
I just saw
Brazzers free
was-
membership.
Yeah, and those little
Yeah,
Japanese
sure, why not?
kids are being very lucky right now. They're getting sponsored by.
They can
porn.
have all the tentacle porn they want.
Literally
I'm
Cthulhu
so
porn.
gonna
whole
get shot
team is
someday.
Little Japanese boys,
Shh. Hey, most of them are Korean. Respect, man. Respect.
or
You
maybe
gotta say
American.
Asian.
If
If you're going to, if you're not sure, say
yeah.
Asian. They'll
I'm-
shoot you because of this shit.
Oh, they already hate me in this podcast. Who gives a shit?
No. I'm not trying to get you to be hated in the podcast or not. I'm actually trying
I'm
to save
already
your life.
hated. Nah,
They shoot people for this crap.
white power.
Okay. Now you're getting shot, and now I'm not gonna help you.
You're not even white, Carlos.
You know you're fucking Latino, man. I don't care if you have
White.
black blood in you.
Have you seen me? Oh,
I have
Oh,
seen
I-
you. I'm also
I'm
white.
mostly
Guess what? I'm
Irish.
still part black.
I'm Irish. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, okay.
Okay,
well,
fine,
this-
be Irish.
This turned suddenly.
Don't.
Yeah, but Pornhub wants to. Oh, Pornhub, you porn. Ah, they're all the same. Porn just wants
No,
to get
they're
into
not.
gaming.
Well,
Yeah, porn.
I guess they want to get a few jacks in their website, if you know what I mean.
Ah,
no, I think this is
I
good.
tried. I
This is
tried.
good.
it's interesting, and I want to see more of that. Not porn, but more
More
people,
companies
exactly.
sponsoring
Yeah.
the industry. I mean, it is good for the gaming industry because this way
Like I like
people
that
will pay more
gaming
attention
is,
to these. I mean,
yeah,
there's,
and that's
I mean,
good.
you actually see StarCraft gaming
Oh yeah,
live on TV in Korea.
or in Twitch. Oh really?
You actually see this
Korea.
in Korea.
Really?
You see, yeah, there are channels for people playing games,
Damn.
and this is that's actually amazing. The industry is not only a entertainment system anymore. It's starting to be competitive, and this is going to give, in between the lines, jobs for people. I mean, it
That's
is going to
great.
give it jobs
What I
for those who
want
actually
to see in
succeed.
the future is that gaming is looked at like as a sport,
Yeah,
not a hobby.
and it
Because
already
hobby
actually kind
will
of is in some
yeah, it
games.
is.
I mean,
MLG.
League of Legends has its annual. It has more than just an annual. It has championships in Europe, championships in Asia, championships in the United States, and then it has a worldwide championship between all of those.
And the people that play in those
So,
games,
this
like
is-
it's Call of Duty,
It is very interesting to see something that started as a hobby for people
and now
become
it's
a
literally
worldwide
a
event.
sport. Yeah.
And you guys know that I saw this video when I was watching EVO. Sorry for interruption. When I was watching the Injustice Grand Finals. As soon as it ended, Ed Boon came up and he revealed Raiden
Woo!
coming back to Mortal Kombat. And the thing is, when I saw the reveal, fucking Raiden is OP as fuck.
He always is OP as fuck. He's a
No,
fucking
no.
god. He's a god.
God of Thunder.
Exactly.
Get your shit straight.
Oh, fuck you,
Yeah,
you
and
cunt.
just like lightning, he's going to thunder your ass.
Thunder. I want to see Kid Thunder.
Shut
Anybody knows who's Kid Thunder?
Shut up. No.
Not
Do
really.
you know who's Kid
You're
Thunder?
gonna be dead in a flash.
Do you know?
I'm
I'm trying
Carlos,
to get
do
out
you
as
know
many
who's
puns
Kid
as I
Thunder?
can. By the way,
I heard of him.
No, Kid Thunder.
not really.
It's basically a friendship attack. Basically, you know that on Mortal Kombat 2 they have fatalities, babalities, friendship,
Yeah,
and stage fatalities.
Mhm.
Well, the friendship basically, he just spawns with with Thunder. You see a little like a kid Raiden, if you may, just
It's not a
basically.
dialty though?
No. He's screeching, "Kitana!" something like. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find the sound. You guys keep talking.
I really thought Kin Thunder was a fucking character.
No.
It sounds like a character. I
No,
think I
no.
heard something like that. Close.
that would be hilarious.
sounds
A secondary
Kid
skin
Thunder.
for every character, the baby version, fighting out.
That would be fucking awesome.
You think people would get angry? I don't know.
People always
Seeing
get in
babies fight.
there.
Then a real
Video games
fatality while
are
baby's doing it. Baby spine,
games now.
baby decapitation, baby X-rays.
Shut
Yep.
up. All right,
They
here
got
we go.
soft
Here we go. Here it
heads.
is. Here it is.
That's
Let me see if I can put it here. Just listen.
We're all
Here we
going
go.
to
Here we
hell.
go. That's
That
like,
sounded more like.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
hey.
Raiden, I choose you.
That's actually the most funny friendship I've seen in Mortal Kombat.
No, definitely.
Damn
That's
it.
hilarious.
That's actually
Ah,
really, really
where did
funny.
those things go? Where's the babalities now? Come on.
No,
come
the
on.
babality- the
I like
babality-
fatalities,
The
but come
babalities are
on.
still in Mortal Kombat 9. If
Yeah,
you
they
didn't
are?
know how to do it, so,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Fuck.
Of,
There's
of
like a
course,
combo, yeah.
every Mortal Kombat, when you try to do a combo at the end when it says finish him, by
Yeah.
mistake you start doing some shit. And actually, when I did that, I think I did it with Nightwolf. I pressed some random buttons and I got a babality against Shiva. But yeah, guys. Well, guys, I think that's it. So yeah, thanks for listening to us here in the podcast. If you're listening to us in the download, basically when you download this podcast, I'll put this in the description when you actually download it. What? Anyway, But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave it a like, subscribe to us, give us a like on Facebook, rating pending, the rating pending, facebook.com/the rating pending show. But yeah, so I think that's it, guys. Um, bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.